What will happen if there are pumpkin seeds every day? Pumpkin seeds are not only a delicious snack, but also a real superfood that can bring great benefits to your body. Let's figure out what will happen if you include them in a daily diet. Firstly, pumpkin seeds are rich in magnesium. Only 30 grams cover about 40% of the daily norm of this important mineral. Magnesium is involved in more than 600 biochemical reactions in the body, including pressure regulation, the functioning of the nervous system, and the synthesis of energy. If you often feel fatigue, irritability, or suffer from cramps in the muscles, you may not have enough magnesium, and pumpkin seeds can help solve this problem. Secondly, they have a lot of zinc, a key trace element for immunity, skin health, and reproductive system. Especially zinc is important for men, as it supports the prostate gland and the production of testosterone. Regular use of pumpkin seeds can reduce the risk of inflammatory processes and improve overall well-being. Thirdly, pumpkin seeds are an excellent source of vegetable protein, about 7 grams per 30 grams of product. This makes them an ideal snack for vegetarians, athletes, and everyone who monitors their diet. Protein of seeds contains essential amino acids that the body cannot synthesize independently. In addition, they have many useful fats, including omega-3 and omega-6, which are important for the health of the heart, brain, and the fight against inflammation. But be careful, the seeds of the calorie, so they should not abuse them, especially if you follow the weight. Another important property of pumpkin seeds is a high fiber content. It improves digestion, supports a healthy intestinal microflora, and helps to control blood sugar. If you have problems with constipation or bloating, adding seeds to the diet can gently solve this problem. Pumpkin seeds also contain a tripophane, an amino acid that turns into serotonin, and then into melatonin. This means that they can improve sleep quality and reduce anxiety. If you fall asleep poorly or often nervous, try to eat a small handful of seeds a couple of hours before bedtime. The effect may pleasantly surprise you. Another interesting fact: pumpkin seeds have anti-parasitic properties. In folk medicine, they are often used as a natural remedy against worms. Of course, in serious cases, they will not replace medicines, but as a prevention can be useful. Also, seeds contain many antioxidants such as vitamin E and carotenoids that fight free radicals and slow down the aging of cells. This is especially important for those who want to preserve skin youth and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. For women, pumpkin seeds can be especially useful during menopause, as they contain phytoestrogens that help soften the symptoms of hormonal changes. And they are rich in iron, which is important for the prevention of anemia. But it is important to remember that everything is good in moderation. If there are too many pumpkin seeds, you can encounter unpleasant consequences, such as severity in the stomach, heartburn, or even an allergic reaction. The optimal dose is about 30 to 50 grams per day. It is better to choose raw or slightly dried seeds, as fried and salty lose part of the useful properties and contain excess salt. How can you include pumpkin seeds in the diet? They can be added to salads, cereals, yogurts, smoothies, or homemade pastries. They also make useful herbic paste or use as a basis for sauces. The main thing is not to subject them to long-term heat treatment in order to maintain the maximum benefit. Let us summarize. If every day there are pumpkin seeds in reasonable quantities, you can improve the functioning of the heart, strengthen immunity, establish digestion, support the nervous system, and even improve sleep. This is a simple and delicious way to add more beneficial substances to the diet without unnecessary efforts. Try it and your body will say thank you.